Do you see a dash in the middle of a sentence?
I can't
Like
read
this?
big words like it.
What is O say?
Usually that means usually the dashes in the middle of a sentence mean you might read
faster.
what's in the middle real fast and then read it. So this would say, this heat, 108 degrees, is unbeatable. So it's kind of like an extra insert in there. And then parentheses. All right, so parentheses are just giving you extra information. And sometimes when we come to parentheses, we can just kind of lower our voice because it's not a real part of the sentence, but it's that extra part, so we can kind of lower our voice for that one. Italics, boldface, underline, all caps. These are different ways that the words can be written. And if you see words written differently like this, that sometimes tells you to read, put like a different emphasis on your voice. Can you read this one with that italics?
You are fat, guess Joe. Ouch, I've been stung by a bee. The ball goes in the hoop, not over it. Sneered Rick. Hip hip hooray, they shouted.
That one was real good. Hip, hip, hooray. Well, this one. So that is italicized. So it's kind of like, you ate that. Kind of put that on the gasp. And what about when ouch isn't all bolded? What do you think you'd have to say?
Ouch.
Ouch! I've been stung by a bee. And then this one, I think it looks like over. Might be italicized. So can you read that sentence emphasizing over?
The ball goes hoop, not over it. It's near Rick.
The ball goes in the hoop, not over it. Sneered Rick. Good. So, comma, quick pause. Then we actually stop. Question mark. Our voice will go up at the end. Exclamation point, we sound excited. Okay? Now, because we're working on punctuation to kind of try and slow you down, I want us to really, really stop at periods and really, really pause at commas so that I know you're taking your breath and we're taking our time. Okay? So, now let's practice. Using all these, if you see any of these things, jump on it.
Just read this way.
Yep, open up to where you stopped. You were at right here.
She passed the black cat mask with long lines of blue yellow flames. A vampire mask of bright red blood dripping down its lips was hung next to a grinning bald mask of Uncle Fester from the Adams family. Not right, not right, not right, Elizabeth thought, frowning.
All right, let's stop right there. So that sentence has 1, 2, 3, 4 commas in it. Can we read that and really emphasize that comma? Because
Not right, not right, not right, Carly Beth thought frowning.
okay. So let's see. I'm guessing Carly Beth is frowning. Maybe she's. How do you think she's feeling?
Like kind of mad at the same time.
Maybe kinda
She's
mad.
at it.
Okay. So maybe if you're thinking this, would you be thinking not right, not right, not right? Maybe you're just not right, not right. It's not right. So those commas are kind of there to show us how she's feeling about those thoughts. So I really need you to pause. All right, keep going. Let's see the next little paragraph.
She hesitated when she spotted a narrow door, silently open at the back of the store. Was there another room? Were there more masks left back there? She glanced to the front. The man hidden behind the cape, still had the back to her as he talked on the phone.
All right, I'll just have you stop right there. Okay, so we're doing well with stopping at periods, pausing at commas, and these. I heard you use these 2 question marks. Great. You were like, is there another room? That's perfect. You got to raise your voice. Let's just repeat this little paragraph right here and really work on going smooth because we had a couple repeats and that's what we're trying to fix. So can we reread this and try and go as smooth as you can?
She glanced to the front door. The man hidden behind the cake still had his back to her as he talked on the phone.
Much better. One more time.
She glanced to the front. The man hidden behind the cake still had his back to her as he talked on the phone.
Very good. All right, why don't you just keep reading, keep practicing the punctuation, make sure to pause.
Carly Beth gave the door a hesitant push to peek inside. The door creaked open. Pale orange light washed over the small, shadowy back room. Carly Beth stepped inside and gasped in amazement.
All right, just stop right there. Okay, this time I noticed not as much repeating as last time, and so that's really good. I'm going to write that down. That's something we need to remember. But is it still there? Are you still repeating some words? Kinda. So we still kind of need to work on that, right? So, like I said, when you get reading really, really fast, we tend to skip punctuation, and then you have to repeat because you get messed up. Kind of like here where there was a comma, and then you repeated the man a couple of times. So, to keep practicing this, I need you to keep thinking about that punctuation. And maybe even though I know you know how to use the punctuation, why don't you use it extra? Like, just go really big with the punctuation. Big breaths, big stops, big exclamation points, so that you really have to stop and think and slow you down. I'm going to leave you with something to remind you of our goal. Here's a bookmark. What's it say?
Pause for punctuation.
Pause for punctuation. Okay. So, keep that bookmark in whatever book you're reading, and you remind yourself about that punctuation. It reminds you of comma, period, question mark, exclamation point, and those long pauses where you let your voice trail off. Ellipses. Okay? What's our ultimate goal?
To stop at commas.
And what else?
Not to repeat.
Not to repeat. All right, high five it. You got it. Okay. I'm going to let you keep reading. I'm going to take this for myself. I'll let you see it again.